For the first time in a dozen years, auto workers at General Motors are on strike. Though talks continued today, assembly lines across the country were shut down. That sent shares of GM lower by more than 4%. At issue, pay raises, job security, and bringing new models to plants phasing out production, including GM's plant in Detroit, where we find Phil LeBeau.
What do we want? Security.
After 40 years at GM, John Blaze is on strike, determined to help the UAW get a better contract with General Motors.
We'll stay out here as long as we need to get a good contract.
From early morning picketers in Flint, Michigan, to auto workers outside the GM plant in Arlington, Texas, 46,000 UAW members have effectively shut down the country's largest automaker.
I am not at all surprised that there is a strike. The issues were very tough. The stakes were very high for both sides.
For GM, the goal is containing costs. Including benefits, the company pays UAW members $63 an hour, more than Ford, Fiat Chrysler, or foreign automakers operating in the U.S. The UAW counters that GM has steadily increased the number of vehicles imported from Mexico and believes some of those vehicles could have been built in plants like the one in Lordstown, Ohio, which has been shuttered. It's all part of Mary Barra's plan to make GM lean and profitable. But that has also drawn the ire of President Trump, who wants GM to add more jobs in the U.S. The strike prompted him to tweet, "Here we go again, with General Motors and the United Auto Workers. Get together and make a deal." While it may take days or even weeks for a deal to come together, General Motors and the UAW do have a history of eventually hammering out agreements, including a decade ago, when the automaker was going through bankruptcy and everyone attached to it was forced to make tough choices.
We did what we had to do back in '09 to save ourselves and the company. And now we're asking the company to save our jobs.
Phil LeBeau, Nightly Business Report, Detroit.
GM says, quote, "We negotiated in good faith and with a sense of urgency. Our goal remains to build a strong future for our employees and our business," end quote.